What's up, everybody? This is Brandon here with Blackwater River Co. coming at you with a review today of the Elk Ridge Trek. Little tiny mini machete, hatchet, what have you. We're just gonna be reviewing it for y'all today. We're just gonna do a little unboxing because we know everybody loves seeing stuff be ripped out of packaging or whatever the case may be. Me and Drew behind the camera here, little brother Drew, have trucked all the way back up in the swamp for y'all today. Got our daggone hip boots on and we just out here in the middle of nowhere, away from everybody, so we can bring you a vintage review of something that should be tested outdoors in something as beautiful as this, where you would more than likely need it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. So without further ado, let's dig in. All right, y'all, so here we are. This is the Elk Ridge Trek mini hatchet, whatever you want to call it. Got a little hammer thing on the back. On the box it says we got a full tang, high quality, whatever kind of steel that may be. I'm not too familiar with all kinds of different steels, so I don't know how good this is technically or whatever, but it's a 3CR 13 MOV steel, whatever in the Hello Kitty that is. It's got a textured grip on here, so that way you don't sling this thing into your own foot or somebody's eyebrows. And it's got a textured hammer on the back right here in case for whatever reason you're trying to survive but you need to build a cabin. Who knows? On the back it comes with its own sheath here, and a couple little features and specifications of the Camp Axe is the hammer, as we talked about already, how long it is, type of stainless steel, how big it is, I guess, from where it widens out here from the tang, and talking about the grip. So let's go ahead and tear on into this thing and we'll see how sharp it is, and we'll see how good it is at cutting through some little tiny shrubbery and trees, and we'll go from there. So here we go, y'all. So we're gonna bust this bad boy open. We're gonna take out our trusty dusty old Hawkbill here, and this is an old timer. I've had this thing for, good Lord, who knows how freaking long. But I really love this knife, and I do a review on this and some of my collection of knives I already have. If y'all would be interested in that, drop a comment down below and let me know. I just figured people would rather see an actual unboxing of something other than something that's already been unboxed and used, but I could be wrong. So hey, y'all drop y'all's comments down below, let me know, we'll go from there. So without further ado, we're gonna rip this bad boy open without slicing ourselves to death, and 10 out of 10 bleed out spot right here with this beautiful view behind us, ain't it, Drew?
That's right.
And we're just gonna break it out and then we're gonna get to it. So cut towards your friends, not towards yourself, you know what I'm saying? So Drew, we're gonna cut towards you here. Pop that bad boy in. Try not to cut a hole through my waders, so that way I ain't got to deal with getting wet on the way out of here, having to make Drew carry me out. Stay away from our arteries here and our good old leg, because that is not a spot you want to get busted open on. We'll start back on the other side here, try to start us a little wedge around. And this Hawkbill right here is sharp, I ain't gonna lie to you. Almost too sharp for me to even want to be doing this with it. I probably need to dole it down some, but when you need a sharp knife, especially for what this is actually made for, like stripping wire and things of that nature, it's good to have. But that should be enough for us to crack into it, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and put the old timer away. Let's dig in, see what we got here. And do not worry, we are not gonna leave this out here. We will not leave this trash here. If I have to record us carrying this trash back, trust me, we will. We do not get down with that whole leaving your crap out in the wilderness, destroying God's beautiful creation. We do not get down like that. Let's see if I may not have to cut into that a little more, but I think we got him. It's a good thing it came with those pieces on it. Didn't work like a... There we go. A good little smack for y'all there, despite the absolute weak one that I started with. Don't mind me as I try to tear into this thing here. We all know how difficult this plastic can be, and I still don't see how you can go in Walmart, Tractor Supply, whatever, and somebody has absolutely tore into this with it hanging from the freaking shelf and got away. And here we are struggling in the wilderness just to open it. Now I'm gonna sit this over here just for right now. Gonna test out our little sheath. Okay, it's got your little belt loop on the back here, so you can put your belt through and kind of hang on to it that way, which is probably what we'll do on the way out of here. Let's see what we're working with. Which way does this bad boy go in? I would imagine just like so, right? Maybe not. We're gonna struggle with it here so you don't have to. Okay, there we go. It fits all the way down in there flush. And you can go right across and button his A on up. If I can get it. Y'all bear with us. Ain't nobody perfect here. There we go. Okay, good to go. It's in there, it's safe. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hurt yourself. Just tear it back out. And we'll just hang on to the sheath for now and we'll see what this bad boy will do. I mean, it is pretty. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's got a really good feeling grip on here. If y'all can see that, check that out. It's got a good little spot to put your fingers up in there and hold on. And it's even got, you know, you could probably tie you some paracord or something right there and hang on to it. And, you know, that way if it fell out your sheath, you know, you can hit yourself in the leg with it, split yourself open, then you know it was there. So, without further ado, let's see how sharp this is first. I ain't even gonna lie to you, that mug has got an edge on it, for real, for real. So, we're gonna see how good it does. So we're gonna pan over and find somewhere else to go, and we'll slap a couple trees with it, test it out for y'all, and I'm gonna give you my bluntly honest review. Thing wasn't but like 25 bucks from Tractor Supply. Me and Drew love knives, we love guns, we love everything outdoors, so the only reason I bought this to begin with was one, because I thought it'd be something good for us to have in the woods, and two, to do a review for y'all. So let's slash and gash and put another bullet in y'all, and let's chop some trees. All right, y'all, so we're back with you. We moved over 2 whole feet so we could chop this little tree down for you, smack a couple tiny limbs. Let's see, that's about a good cod width right there. It's about 2 inches wide. You know, ask me how I'm familiar. And we're gonna try to chop this bad boy down, see how many, you know, accurate slices it takes to hit a, you know, knock down about a, I don't know, 2-inch wide little tree. Something you'd probably only really need this for. You ain't gonna be out here trying to chop up no foot wide daggone oak tree and make firewood out of it, obviously, unless you are in a dire situation and for whatever reason need to. We will not be doing that. So let's see what happens. Okay, a little bit harder, a little bit harder. Well, she's sharp. Now let's see what we can do inside this tree. It's a little bit wider down here, probably about 3.5 inches wide. So we'll go down here and we'll start us some cuts, and we'll see what it'll wind up doing here. Let me rotate around so I can get a good angle here. Always keep your legs out of the way. I mean, she's sharp now. She's getting in ya. Put you a good little notch in that thing like so. You come back around like you're running a good old Husky chainsaw. Put your back cut in that thing. And I ain't gonna lie, you can lean that right on over, Drew. I'm gonna lean it towards you, but don't fear. Watch your head right there with them little tiny limbs. Boom, lay him right on over. Keep it nice and controlled, nice and controlled. And then finish him off. There you go. Now, that took, I don't know how many swings. You can count, comment it down below, or we'll comment it down below, what have you. One thing I would recommend, whenever you cut something down, try to leave it flush, and if you don't have the means to leave it flush, I mean, chop it down as low as you can to the ground so you ain't working around in your space around the campsite. Somebody trips and falls over this, or trips, a tree branch just fell out behind Drew back there, or nobody trips over something and falls on it and impales themselves. So, with that being said, that is the Elk Ridge Trek little camping axe. We hope y'all enjoyed it. If you feel like going and getting one, I'm not affiliated by no means. Go spend your own money. Nobody paid me to do this. You know, maybe one day we'll get there, you know, banded, you know what I'm saying? Send us some free gear or something. But And you know, avid War Eagle, send us some boats. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it, Drew?
That's right.
And but anyway, we ain't really got a use for the hammer out here today. Only thing I could really see somebody using the hammer for is to maybe knock some stakes down for a tent. I don't really see somebody really trying to build something with this in general. But we hope you enjoyed it as the Elk Ridge Trek camping axe review out here in the beautiful outdoors with me and little brother Drew behind the camera. I hope y'all have a great week, great weekend. Keep the man upstairs first, and there you go.